Stay tuned. See how to make your brushes look like this. Well, hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Jimmy Reyes, and I'm a comic book inker. Today's video, I'm going to show you to take this one protective case from a Winsor Newton Series 7 brush and turn it into several protective cases for your Raphael 8404 brushes or any other brush that you'd like to protect. I'm also going to show you to place the foam grip on the tip of your brushes to offer more comfort and control and to prevent your wrist from fatigue. Well, alright, let's go ahead and get started. Well, alright, it's very simple, 5 easy steps. And we're going to start out with the Winsor Newton Series 7 protective case. You're also going to need the classic foam grip for pencils and pens, or you can use the gel grip, a pair of scissors, and masking tape. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start out with step 1. We take the masking tape and our scissors, and we're going to cut at an angle. The reason that I'm cutting at an angle is because the brush in the tip of your brush isn't exactly straight. It narrows as it reaches the tip near the bristle, which is the hair on the end of the brush. So I try to place it on there at a little bit of an angle, but still it slanted down on a little bit as I was placing it. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and cut that tape a little early. And see, I just went ahead and tightened that up there. So the next set that I'm going to place on there with the angle, I'm going to tilt it a little more so that as I'm rolling the brush with my left hand and I am rolling the tape with my right hand in the opposite direction to tighten it, keep it very tight. So what I do next is I want to go ahead and you want to take your tape and you want to slice the tape through the middle. You want 2 evenly strips. The reason that I'm doing this is because again, the tip of the brush is slanted, and I want to make that as straight as I can because the inside of the foam grip is straight. So I want to make sure that the tape around there is going to fill that space evenly so that my foam grip doesn't slide, so it stays firm throughout the foam grip. So you can see here where I placed it on the top, and near the base I placed a second. You want to make sure when you look at it through the angle that your foam grip is the right amount of space. And then you want to start by taking the foam grip, sliding it through the rear of your brush because you don't want to go over your bristle because you don't want to damage that. So you may have to work it just a little bit. And see, the foam grip is on there. Now with step 4, we want to measure. And I'm going to cut right below the paper. So that paper just worked perfectly. It's my marker there, so I didn't have to mark the protective case with tape. I would recommend putting your masking tape and marking it. So you can see now how I've cut it, and given just enough space so that when I slide it a quarter of the way over my foam grip, it still gives me enough room to protect my bristle up front. You can see as it rolls on my desk, it's very protective. You can slap it around, move it around. It really stays very tightly on that foam grip. And you can then color coat your brushes based on different color foam grips. Totally up to you. And then you're going to have extra left over. And so what I do is I save it, so when I get another brush, then I repeat and do the same steps. And you can see on this one has that protective grip on there as well. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and don't forget to subscribe.